Okay, so part of what I need to do in order to set up the hard mode here in episode 2, once I start playing that, is I need to make certain choices in terms of what happens in episode 1. And in order to do that, I need to come over here and I need to play through some of the story content until I can speak to a specific character in the game and tell them my name. Because by doing that, that then opens up certain side quests that are available in episode 2. And these side quests don't carry through the different modes: normal, hard, very hard, and ultimate. And so that's what we're going to be doing here today. We're going to start that process. It's going to take a while to actually get through all this. But this is also the first time this character is stepping into hard mode as well. So what we'll do is we'll start with Magnitude of Metal. Are you the ranger from the guild? I'm Garin, a trader. I want you to go down to Regol and retrieve my lost items. It's really important. A business opportunity the likes of which no one has seen before. I'm sure I'll become a zillionaire when I get it all back. That useless ranger said that an android took them. Find that android and get my items back. Understand? If you need any more info, ask the stupid, incompetent ranger. Rooks, Kurik is one of the characters. They are in the battle training quest, which we'll take a look at in a little bit here. Hey, I do create Phantasy Star Online 2 videos. That's my primary thing. Although I'm now here on Twitch instead of creating video content on YouTube because of the whole Copa thing. It's been a while. Let me just check my pack here real quick. Yeah, I'm actually kind of full on items right now, and partly that's because I haven't played this character since I finished episode 1. So let's check out these lock guns here real quick. Oh, and a buster too. So this is the Heart Buster. That's not going to do anything because this steals technical points, and that doesn't work for a cast. I have heard of the server, but this is a local version of the game. So we have a dim lock gun here. It doesn't have any stats on it. And the last lock gun, a bind lock gun. That's just going to hold things in place, paralyzing enemies. That's fine. I won't be using that one. That dim lock gun, that could be kind of useful. Let's get rid of this. We'll get rid of the Heart Buster. Giga Frame, Cross Armor. That regular Buster might be useful. Grand Armor, Mace. And what are you selling today? I would say nothing really useful for me. Yes, Blue Burst is typically online only, but this is running something specialized that basically makes it local. It's using a customized executable file. Nice! Yeah, Rakas are kind of unique. You would think that the Hunters would have the most HP on their characters, but actually it's the Rakas. Surprisingly. Let's see, what else do we have in the bank here? So we did have also a couple of other lock guns here. This one has some Dark Element. This one has some hit on it, so I think let's actually grab that one. Yeah, this one doesn't have any boost to any particular enemy, but this one with the hit is going to make that dim attack hit more often. So we can toss this in the bank. And we'll toss this in the bank as well. Alright, let's make our way down to the forest, or as those that played episode 3 call it, Lupus Silva. I can see how you came through that name. Or rather, that way to say the name. I tried Warframe once, but it just didn't catch me at all, to be honest. Alright, so Booma, let's see how much you do here. Okay, that actually takes you down pretty quickly here. I may hold off on using the dim attacks. Yeah, even with the hit, it's not popping that often here. There's the cast we're looking for. That's going to be Eleanor up there. There we go, we got a hit off of it. So what that extra attack does is it takes the target down in just one hit. Yeah, that was version 2 you're talking about. Yeah, I remember my days with version 2 as it came out. I was level 100 and I had some pretty good gear, and all I was seeing was miss, 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 miss. So yeah, those are fun times if you made the transition from version 1 to version 2 and brought your character along. Any second that Rappy's gonna wake up here. There we go. You can get a second attack on them, which then sometimes they'll drop an extra item. I'm gonna pull the camera out a bit more here. There we go, that's a bit better. I miss being able to do that in PSO2. Gives you more situational awareness. Alright, let's speak to Eleanor. Well, one's still missing. I was surprised. Excuse me, have you seen a mag around here? I'm looking for it. What? You came here to retrieve mags? No, I didn't mean to take them from the ranger. But they all looked so sad, so I just started talking to them. And they looked very happy. I just wanted to say hello. But they all wanted to come with me, and they chased after me. Then everyone returned to their master's place. They aren't here now. Only one mag was saying that it would come with me, but it disappeared. Sorry about that. Are you going to look for it? Let me join you. Maybe it didn't stray too far from me. By the way, I'm Eleanor. Eleanor Camille. I'm an android. Alright, so, we know where, or at least I know where this is supposed to be right now. And that's basically right back where we started. Now, what I'm trying to remember is if we can actually just simply go backwards like this. Are you mad because I let the mags run away? I'm sorry. But please listen. I don't know if you're aware of this, but mags are intelligent. When a hunter equips a mag, it recognizes him or her as its master. Some mags are clever. They can protect or heal their masters. Moreover, some can do a lot of photon damage. Doc told me, but I forgot. Anyway, mags will try to help you if you're nice to them. Mags feel very sad when they lose their masters. And speaking of mags, I believe I should be able to feed mine right now. Now, I'm trying to remember what it was actually eating back then. I think maybe it was soul atomizers? No, it wasn't that. I wouldn't have let it gain defense. Maybe Dimates? Yeah, it was Dimates. Okay. And I know that, at least with the dex that's on there, that's all the dex I'm ever going to need from that. Basically, what a mag does is it allows you to increase your stats by leveling it up. And so by the end of leveling it up, you would have a level 200 mag. Oh, I just remembered. When mags get damaged, they charge energy to endure the pain. The charged energy can be converted to a photon blast. But I'm not sure. When the energy is fully charged, your mag tells you to use the power. So as long as we don't have to go to the other section, the mag that we're looking for should be right over here. I see a sparkly! Hey, there it is! There, over there, can you see it? Got missing mag. Hi again. I see. It visited its ex-master to say bye-bye. Now it's done. It says that it wants to have a new master. See? Mags prefer a master that loves them. Bright, please take care of your mag. Even if you can't hear its voice, know that it understands you. Alright, and with that, let's head back up to Pioneer 2. And let's hand in the quest. What? This is the only one? Their masters were already dead? Anyway, you can get your Meseta at the guild. Your job is finished. And we got 500 Meseta from that. Kind of small at this point for what we have available to us. But that's just what the reward was. Alright, let's start up another one here. Set that to hard mode, and we're going to take on another quest here. So now, let's go ahead and do battle training. Are you Bright? I'm Zid. I asked a young hunter, Ash, to do some research on Regol. He's supposed to be done with the job by now, but he hasn't returned yet. Perhaps he got himself into some trouble. So I want to ask you to go to Regol and rescue him. Not by yourself. Please go with that hunter over there. First of all, can you bring him here? I'll talk to you later. Hey, Karik. Are you Bright? It's the first time I've had a partner. Zid asked me to do this job first. Unexpectedly, he told me I have to work with someone else. I had to say yes, as he is my client. That's a nice level up you got there, Karik. Hello again, Bright. He's Karik, your partner for this quest. He's a HuCast. He's a pro. Perhaps you can learn a lot from him. Karik, I know you're unhappy, but I need 2 hunters for this. One has to retrieve the data disk that I asked Ash to get. The other is to help Ash return here if he's injured. This is my personal agenda. It has nothing to do with business. Ash is my cousin. I don't want to lose him. Please understand. I have no choice. Alright, so before we head down, let's go ahead and hit the shop and see what we can get from the Techer. A Heat Blaster. Doesn't have any special attack against enemies, but it is at least a higher base in attack points. This pillar doesn't do anything for me, I just need to do that so I can sell it. As for this lock gun, a Lord's lock gun. So that's going to steal experience from enemies. Let's get rid of the pillar, the mace, the soul barrier. The heat blaster I'll hang on to. And we'll get rid of the dye fluids as well, because I can't use those. Alright, what are you selling? You have a dim buster. But beyond that, not much else. Okay. Let's go ahead and fill up our mates a little bit here. Specifically, the dye mates, since I need that for mag food. I think we're good from there. And let's make our way down to the planet. Grab that mace just to sell it later. So this quest is more designed for if you haven't ever really gone through the game before, but we kind of have to get through it just to get to the stuff I need to get to. Prepare yourself for the savage creatures of Regol. If you're close enough, a cursor shows you which enemy you can attack. Don't let them surround you. Why don't you join in the battle here? Rick, what's happening to you? Maybe clip that. Alright, let's see what we got here. Soul Barrier. Another Soul Barrier. We can technically skip through these enemies here. So it looks like we're full up on items here, so unless we see anything that's really valuable, I just won't pick anything else up. In some areas, you must defeat all the enemies to unlock the door. Perhaps it's a security reason. Other doors can be opened through switches. If you're with your teammates, they'll watch your back. If you're alone, try to change the view off and to look around. Rick, what are you doing breaking the fourth wall there? Oh, a cannon! That's actually potentially stronger than the shot I'm using right now. So we'll definitely pick that up. What's wrong? Is it difficult to hit the enemies? No problem. Alright, it's okay as long as you aren't a liability. Let's take a look at this cannon here. What is stronger than the shot I'm currently using, it's strong against machine-type enemies. And what I don't know yet is what its special ability is. But just because we don't know that doesn't mean we can't use it until we can get it teched. moving on to the next room. We are just a few rooms away from locating Ash. Good teamwork there, Karik. Oh, there's a cutter here, too. The cutter is a stronger version of a slicer, so I definitely want to grab that as well. Here's a simple battle tip. Be mindful of the colors during the battle. The cursor color above the enemy is a hint on how to attack the enemy. And what they're referring to is, down in the palette there, you can see how there's green, red, and blue. And that's what the indicator is going to show. In this case, you're seeing the indicator around Karik, and that's because I can technically hit him with number 5 there, which is a star atomizer. Let's go ahead and grab these soul barriers and drop them so I can make room for the blaster, as well as the cutter. Right, look at the action palette. See the outline colors? Notice that the cursor color has a matching action palette color. So a red cursor means press the red action palette key button. Got it? Karik, if you don't mind, I need to feed my mags, so go ahead and handle them. I can't see! Alrighty, we have arrived. Who is it? I can hear something. A growl? And we have a set of wolves here. Let's take them out. And with that, we got the data disk. Motrix, that's because right now I'm only at level 31. You need to be level 40 in order to activate Very Hard mode. Thank you. What? Zid? Now I know why you guys are here. He always treats me like a kid. I completed the quest, but suddenly they attacked me here. Monsters appeared and I dropped the disc. I couldn't do anything. No, it's not Affinia. This is a local version. I'll take this boy with me. You deliver the disc to the client, then we can finish this job. Right? Train yourself. Become much stronger to impress me. Ha ha ha. It largely has to do with the fact that the servers I've encountered have like all these crazy scrolling things at the top of the screen, and I just don't want to see that kind of noise in the gameplay. let's see what this cannon is here. An ice cannon, so that's not going to do a ton for us here. A panic blaster, that could be useful in the next area in the caves. A dim cutter. I'm actually surprised to see that. So this has a chance of taking enemies down with a single hit, and the fact that it's a slicer lets it hit multiple enemies. But I don't think I can use it just yet. Yeah, no, I'm still a while away. Let's get rid of the mace and the pillar. That solid frame has 4 slots on it. But I think I've got other stuff coming up that's going to be just as good. In fact, I should probably visit the bank real quick here. We can get rid of this buster at this point. And the blaster. And the shot. It's a little early for me to be doing re-rolls, especially since enemies are still going down pretty quick for me. No, Affinia is not... Well, eventually I'm going to have to hop on there to cover things like challenge mode and battle mode. That's something that the local client doesn't have, of course. So we can get rid of this. I've got the shock frame coming up, which is 4 slots, so that... I just have to get to that point. Let's see what we can get rid of now. Yeah, I've got a Lord's Lock Gun, which is better than a Master's Lock Gun. That gives me an extra 2% experience. We can get rid of just this Lock Gun. Get rid of that lock gun, since the other one I have has hit on it. And I guess we'll just put the dim cutter away for now. Let me feed the mag. And let's stock up. You don't have anything I need today. Alright, let's sort. And let's make our way over to the guild. Yeah, I'm in the Affinia Discord. I wasn't aware of a Discord specifically for Blueburst streams. Kurik already left after receiving the Meseta. Phew. I've never seen such an intimidating android. It was like that android was built for battle. This must be the disc I asked Ash to find. Thanks. Ash is enduring the pain, since he won't go see a doctor. You can get your reward from at the Hunter's Guild. Thank you. And there's another 500 Meseta. Alright. Let's hop into another version. And we're going to start up staking a claim this time. Ah, here you are, Ranger. My father discussed me. As soon as we arrived, he ran off saying, I'm off to stake out land. Staking out Regol? It's too early to do that. We don't know much about Regol. It's dangerous. Please, find my father. Alright, down to Regol we go. Let's get that cannon on and just take these rapids out real quick. There we go. Up pop the boomas. Here's that guy's father. Ah! I'm scared. What are these monsters doing here? I can't raise the price of this land if these monsters hang around. My son asked you to take me back to Pioneer 2? Of course I'll go back with you. If you do me a favor. I've left 3 capsules on prime land locations. You go and recall all of them, then I'll go back with you. Why? Because capsules aren't cheap. Hurry now, these capsules are this way and that way. Well, one of those capsules is over here, so let's head in. Here we are. Got capsule 1. And let's get out of here. Here's the second capsule, or the third capsule rather, and then the last one we need is all the way on the other side of the map behind a locked door. defeat our mag. Yep. Not a lot of room to run in here, but you can still maneuver if you need to. Yeah, I'm not having any luck getting the one-hit kills right now. Let's switch over to the Panic Blaster then. You can't see? Use that mini-map. And there's the second capsule. So now we just have to get through this door here, and we will we'll be back to hand these off. I'm surprised nothing's coming out of that. Oh, there we go. Yeah, having a Lord's weapon can be useful for gaining experience, except that these aren't giving just a ton just quite yet here. This will see more value in, like, very hard and ultimate mode. So I'm probably just going to go ahead and put that in the bank now, once we get back. I'll take that pillar. You have all 3 capsules. Now, let's get out of this dangerous place. Hurry! Ah! Over to the Hunters Guild we go! I'll make sure he doesn't cause any more trouble like this again. Please get your reward. Before we do that, can I feed the mag? Yes, I can. And we got 700 Meseta from that. Moving on. So completing that has opened up a new set of quests. And we're going to take on Grand Squall. Are you Bright? I work for the travel agency. The Grand Squall is a pleasure boat. It departed for Regol before we received news about the explosion. Our communication with the ship has been lost. To ease concerns, we decided to implement a huge search on Regol. Some hunters are already down there looking for survivors. Any kind of clues would be fine. I expect you to find something. If you find anything, report it to me right away. And don't talk to other hunters. We don't want rumors to spread. Alright, before we head down, let's hit the shop real quick. Actually, we'll hit the bank first so I can put this Lord's weapon away. Since we have the dim lock gun, I guess I can also get rid of the dim buster. There's nothing else that's... It does have machine and dark. I guess I'll hang on to it for now. Oh, even you're starting to carry the dim lock guns. You don't have anything I need. And let's make our way down to Regol. Now, even though that guy may not want us to talk to anybody, we're gonna have to talk to Bernie. After all, we need somebody that knows how to open doors. Nice, we finally reached level 32. There's the man of the mission. Ernie, I need to grab you, and you're gonna need to help me in just a moment here. Are you looking for the pleasure boat too? Do you really believe the story about the pleasure boat? I don't believe it. I agree with you. I think you're correct. But in this case, we actually do need to say yes to him. Hey, are you serious? You're interesting. Oh, I'm sorry. Forgive my rudeness. Can I come with you? I'll give you some good information. Come on. Alright, let's press this switch here, get the door open. And don't you think that this quest is strange? A pleasure boat departed before the council made first contact. No way, I really doubt that the ship really fell to the ground. So, we have a door that is broken here. Won't open? Is the mechanism broken? Let me take care of it. See? I have the knack. The knack allows you to open doors that are not working. This guy isn't the only one with that ability. Nice shot with that flame visit there. The information? Oh yes. Can you keep a secret? Do you swear? The true meaning of this quest is not what it appears to be. The Grand Squall crashed on Regol, that's true. But it's not a pleasure boat. The Grand Squall is a secret military ship. I don't know what its purpose was. Anyway, it crashed on Regol. I confirmed it with my source who's working on another quest with me. My source says there must be a survivor. Really? You're gonna interrupt your conversation to take a potshot at a rappy? My true quest is camouflaged by the travel agency's quest. We'll use that transporter, okay? Let's go! Get this ice cannon on so we can hit all the moth ants when they come out. All these boomas and everything around. So we need to make our way over to the central dome. That's where our final destination is going to be in this mission. Let's go ahead and use a trap. Still more lock guns are showing up. And that's going to be the case in this area. Anytime those moniths come out, there's always going to be a slight delay between when they go down and when the next group of enemies pops up, and I think that's just how they're programmed. Bernie, take those hits for me, would you? Thank you. I'm looking for a little lady. I heard that a chip's implanted in her body to get her data. If we're close enough to her, we can detect her with this machine. I don't understand why they had to implant the chip into her. Alright, so now we're just looking for the teleporter. It's not going to be in there, so it's going to be over here. Here we go. It shows that her signal is coming from this direction. It seems that there's a big... I can't even read that because the other box is on top of it. Something's waiting for us. I'm glad I joined up with you. Go ahead and feed our mag real quick. And our mag has reached level 92. Got the one-hit kill on that one. Bunch of Gigobooma here. These are the strongest of the Booma series. Nice job on the Guy Foy there. Alright, let's just use the trap to confuse these two then. Or I guess that wasn't actually necessary. Yeah, those Hilda-Bears pack a punch. And there's the person that Bernie is searching for. Let's get them up. She's badly injured. It's a miracle that she's still alive. Hey you, thanks for the help. Can you go on ahead and report it to the travel agency? I'll go with her later, don't worry. I'll contact my other client about this girl before we return. Alright, back up to Pioneer 2 we go. And let's hit the shops real quick. Charge lock gun. That uses Meseta to launch a powerful attack, but the problem with that is right now we still have a small amount of Meseta here. We've only got 48,000 or so, and that's going to go down at a rate of 200 Meseta per hit. So I don't see myself really using that just yet here. You don't have anything I need? Let me see if I can, feed my mag real quick here. Yep. And let's stock up on Dynates. Excellent. We didn't expect there to be any survivors. Let me confirm this. Only Bernie and you know about the survivor? Oh, Bernie is the ranger who brought her here for you. It's his nickname. He's always been a mysterious man. I'll take care of the girl. Don't worry. The guild will pay you your reward. And we've been awarded with 1,000 Meseta. Alrighty, so that was basically just a quick little look at Phantasy Star Online Blueburst here today. Of course, I'll be doing different streams of this in the future, but I just wanted to do kind of like a little introduction to it, leading in from Phantasy Star Online 2, and yeah, there's still a lot to go until we actually get into the Episode 2 content. Episode 1 is what we're on currently right now, and yeah, I just want to make sure I have everything set up here, because once we get into the Episode 2 content, the way that this is going to work is because I set up all the side quests and everything, that's going to grant us access into some of the hardest content that you can have for Episode 2, which is known as Seat of the Heart, as well as the Tower Quest series. And I wanted to take care of that now rather than later, because once we hit very hard mode, we're going to be jumping straight into Episode 4 at that point. But anyway, that's going to do it for this stream here today. At this point, let's see who there is that we might be able to raid here. Bear with me one moment while I take a look. Certainly, if you did enjoy this stream here, please do make sure to give me a follow so that, you'll be around, so that you'll be able to see that content. Let's see here. Okay, why don't we give MT Warrior a raid here? Bear with me, let me set this up. Alright, and so with that, thank you for joining me today. This is PrinceBrightstar signing off. Let's get this raid going here. Have a good one, everyone.